Hi, and welcome back to Recover360 Total Shoulder Health. Again, my name is Terrence Scroy, and I am a specialist in shoulder rehabilitation, and I'm here to guide you through every step of your recovery. So today we're going to go over the essentials of your early rehabilitation, including your main goals in the first few weeks, what to expect after surgery, as well as any red flags to watch out for. So whether you had a total shoulder replacement, anatomic, or reverse shoulder replacement, this information is going to apply to you, so let's get started. We'll first start with the main goals of early recovery. So in the first 2 to 4 weeks after surgery, our focus is on pain and swelling control. So your body is trying to heal. Ice, elevation, proper medication use is going to help. 2, protecting your new shoulder. So your surgeon has repaired some important structures around the shoulder. We want to use a sling to prevent any accidental movement. 3, we're going to be maintaining safe mobility. So you'll start with passive motion exercises where your shoulder is going to move without using your own muscles. And then 4, keeping the rest of your body moving. So we'll also work on hand, wrist, elbow, and gentle neck exercises to prevent any stiffness. This phase is not about strength, it's about safe healing and gradual movement. So what to expect in the first few weeks? So you may be wondering, what will the first few weeks be like or feel like? So pain and swelling. It's normal to feel discomfort, especially at night. Your surgeon may recommend pain medication or icing 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Expect to have sleeping challenges. So many patients find it easier to sleep in a recliner or propped up with pillows in the initial stages. Sling use. You're going to wear a sling for at least 4 to 6 weeks, depending on your surgeon's protocol. Limited motion. So right now it's normal if you feel stiff. Your therapist is going to guide you on safe passive exercises to begin restoring your movement. Bruising and swelling in the hand or arm happens due to normal post-surgical fluid movement. Everybody heals at a different pace, so please don't compare yourself or your progress to others. Next, we're going to talk about some red flags to watch out for. So while some discomfort is expected, it's important to watch out for warning signs that may need medical attention. Severe, uncontrolled pain. So if your pain is not improving with medication or is suddenly worse, that's a red flag. Excessive swelling or redness. So again, some swelling is normal, but if it gets worse, it could be a sign of infection. Again, another red flag. Fever over 101 degrees Fahrenheit is another red flag. So a mild increase in temperature can be normal, but a higher fever requires you to call your doctor. Unusual numbness or tingling. So mild tingling can happen, but if it's worsening or you lose feeling in your hand, let your doctor know. Any difficulty breathing or chest pain. Extremely rare, but if it happens, please seek medical care. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, please contact your surgeon right away. So lastly, what can we do right now? So let's go over a few gentle, safe movements that you can start doing right now to stay active while protecting your shoulder. So hand and wrist movements, so you can open and close your fingers, make a fist, and rotate your wrist. Elbow bends in a sling, which we'll go over in the next video. You can gently bend and straighten your elbow without moving your shoulder. Any neck rolls or posture awareness is also important because the sling is going to start pulling you forward. We want to maintain good posture to reduce stiffness in the shoulder. So even though we're keeping your shoulder protected, it's important to keep the rest of your body moving. To summarize, in these early weeks, your main focus is healing, protecting your shoulder, and staying as comfortable as possible. You want to make sure you follow your surgeon's protocol and where your sling is directed. We want to watch out for red flags and call your doctor if anything concerns you. And we're going to start with gentle movements for your hand, wrist, elbow, and neck to maintain circulation and prevent stiffness. In our next video, I'll show you our first set of passive range of motion exercises to safely begin restoring movement in your new shoulder. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments or reach out to our care team. Stay consistent, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next session.